Hello everyone and happy September. I hope this video finds you well. For those of you who are new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I will be revealing and wrapping with the September 2022 Scarf of the Month. Now before I get into all the wrap fun, the Scarf of the Month membership is a benefit of the Wrap Royal and Wrap Legends levels of the Wrapunzel membership. More information on the membership can be found in-app or on-site under specialty items. All right, so this month's scarf is absolutely gorgeous. Again, Wrapunzel, wow, amazing choice for this month's scarf. The scarf for September is this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous honey-colored cotton viscose scarf with silver details, it's like a splatter design all over it, nice metallic-y splatter pattern. Oh my goodness. It is a rectangular scarf, as you could see. It has the short end and the long. It's finished all the way around with a nice little hem. There are no tassels or fringes. Awesome, awesome. And no tags. Well, wait. Oh, nope, spoke too soon. Here's our tag. This is 100% viscose, this scarf. But this is absolutely stunning color. Let's see if I can get it back a little bit so you can see. It is definitely a very beautiful honey color and very fitting for this time of year. Now I'm going to be putting this down in my lap. Really looking forward to wrapping with this one. The accessory is this absolutely gorgeous brooch. I love this motif, this Tree of Life motif. This one is a silver toned metal, and around the outside it has these clear crystals in a circle. It's absolutely stunning. I foresee me wearing this brooch a lot with other wraps too, not just this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. For today's video, I'm going to be wrapping, I'm thinking 2 wraps with just this Scarf of the Month, and then a surprise wrap at the end incorporating another scarf. All right, so and let me take this off. Okay, I do have on my Wendy here in the blonde. This one is fully stuffed, and I have it so that some of my hair is showing up here. For the first wrap, I'm going to keep it really simple for this first wrap, and I am just going to do a beginner's luck with the angled front that I love so much. If you don't like angles, or you feel like they don't look good on your face, just do a straight across, and this is the same exact, will be the same exact wrap. Okay, one short end, one long end, like so. Okay, but I'm going to be going here, like this. I'm going to skip the tying, but I am crisscrossing in the back with the short end on top of the long end. Okay. Now for this, I'm going to fold in both ends. I want this end to be very crisp in the front. I should say tail. I want this tail to be very crisp in the front so that it lays nicely. I brought it up and back at an angle, and then I'm going to bring it down, and I'm just going to tie beginner's luck. Now options here, I could leave this down like so. I prefer this. I like that extra bit of volume in the back. Bring it up and tuck under like so, which gives a different look, or bring it down and around the back, find the pocket and tuck in here like so. It just changes the side detail, just minutely. Okay, but I'm going to leave it dangle because I like this particular style. Right, I'm going to attach the brooch. Now, I'm a big fan of brooches up here because it draws the eye up. But I think for today's wrap, I'm going to put it lower. And I'm going to put it straight through a portion of the knot and clip it on. Just like here. Like so. Okay. A lot of times with all over pattern scarves you lose pleats, but I think I'm going to try something with pleats. I think it might be interesting. I'm going to do half a veil and pleats. Okay, so when I put it on, I'm going to put it on slightly off center. So here's the center piece. I'm going to put my head right in this, centered somewhere right in here. Okay. And just straight across. Bringing it down in the back and just scrunching it up. Okay. Like so. Unlike with the last wrap, this end that's over my left came out on the top because I'm just going to be working with this edge first. Okay, making sure the silver bits are on the outside, not on the inside, and I'm just going to be seeing if I can pleat it. I haven't done pleats in a while, and I'm just kind of feeling like pleats would be the thing. You can do messy pleats, you can do the crisp ones. I'm not being overly obsessive about them. Okay. I'm also not worrying about putting this piece behind because I'm going to be covering it up with the veil portion. Okay. And then I'm going to bring this up and bring it back. Now, I see they're all the pieces are piled up. So I'm going to adjust them just a little bit, just so they're not all on top of one another. Okay. All right. So I have a little bit here, a little bit here. All right. Here we go. Now, because this doesn't go around, it's not long enough to go all the way around, I'm wearing a rather large shaper. I'm going to grab a straight pin, not a safety pin, and I'm just going to stab away. Okay. If you hear the trilling and the meowing, I apologize. Luna did not want to come in with me this morning while I started filming. And now he's at the door wanting to be let in. Okay, we have this here. All right, and then for the veil portion, I'm just going to open this up, grabbing the front edge, fold over. I'm lifting up at an angle towards the back. If a couple little crinkles want to form, I'm good with that. I am taking this piece around and I'm just going to tuck it in where I can. Like so. Okay, so we have pleats and no pleats and a brooch. Now, yes, last wrap I put the brooch on this side. This time I'm going to put the brooch on this side, not to cover up all of these beautiful pleats. All right. Oops, wrong thing. All right, I'm just going to, it's giving me a little bit of a hard time. I'm just going to set it that way. If I were walking out the door, I would definitely take the extra time to clip it. But for demonstration purposes, beautiful. Or no brooch, it's still absolutely gorgeous, like so. All right. For the final wrap, I am going to be combining this absolutely beautiful honey-colored scarf with a red apple, deep red apple colored scarf that is a cranberry. I absolutely love this particular scarf, and it's so fitting. It's so fitting this time of year with apples and honey. So I thought it would be a great wrap to do for you guys. Now for the wrap style, let me adjust my shaper here. I'm going to be doing a Malka wrap, and for my head size, I have to modify just a little bit the way it's done. So I'll show you how I do that modification for my large head. I have here the scarf of the month, and I'm going to be folding it to fit my head up here. And I'm going to place it on my head slightly off center. In the original wrap, it is done on center for this first scarf. Place it on my head slightly off center, the opposite way. Okay, right over here. And I'm going to place it on my head at an angle, just like so. Now I am going to be doing a knot, and I'm going to be having this tail come out on the bottom. It'll make it just a little bit easier when I'm, when I am wrapping it up. It won't pull up this side of the wrap. Now I'm going to open this up, find which side is the outside, okay, and fold it into thirds. Now after that, I'm going to crisp up the front edge, just make sure it's nice and neat when I bring up. Now as you can see, I have this little short edge. I'm going to be folding in on itself a little bit to get it around. I've brought it up at that nice angle, and I'm going to tuck in to the knot back here. Give that a good tug. Make sure it's taut, not tight. Get this one prepped for bringing over in a moment. It's just easy to do it right now. Get this set. Okay. Now, for the cranberry scarf, I am going to be showing some of this border. I really enjoy this border. So I'm going to be placing it on my head. I want the long tail on this side and the short tail on this side. I do not want to cover up all of the scarf of the month, so I'm going to leave a beautiful amount showing right here. Now I'm going to gather up in the back, going underneath of this first tail here. Okay. Crisscross with the short end on top, and there you have it. Okay, I like that. Now for this side, I am going to be folding it in. I don't necessarily need to have this pattern showing coming back. I could, but it's not necessary. So I'm going to be folding into thirds to bring up, not all the way to the front, at an angle like so. I'm going to be tying this knot here with like this. Now I am going to be tucking away all of this up here. Adjusting. All right, now for this scarf here, this last scarf tail, since I've unfolded it, I'm going to be refolding it like so, and I'm going to bring it up and over, making sure not to cover up this piece here. And I'm just bringing it straight across, bringing it down, and I'm going to see if I can tuck it in back here. I think that's good. All right, just some minor adjustments. Okay, and the beautiful brooch will go on this side. There you are. Okay, just like this. All right, so editing me has moved the pin from down here to my normal space because I think this looks much more balanced than the other way. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your month, and I will see you again soon.